Hey everyone, Kevin in Texas coming at you on this very hot summer day. Hopefully you're doing well whenever and wherever you're at. The big news this week, rumors swirling Texas and Oklahoma set to join the SEC in the very near future. As a Texas X and a lifetime Texas Longhorn, I have to say yes, yes, 10,000 times yes. There's three main reasons for this. Number one, the money. The money with Texas and Oklahoma in the SEC will be truly outrageous. Texas is already one of the biggest earning athletic programs in America, thanks mostly due to their football program. This is like an exponential increase in income potential. Texas and the SEC is just like sitting on Fort Knox. It's like a new pile of money every minute. So for the money, the pairing of Texas and the SEC cannot be beat. Reason number two, competition. Week in and week out in football, you will have a great game, guaranteed. Very few, if any, conference games will be poor. There will be no snoozers. There will be no weeks off in conference play. This kind of scheduling in football and in actuality in all sports will be second to none. Reason number three, if you look at the sports that the SEC tends to offer, that SEC schools offer, it's almost a completely perfect match with the sports that the University of Texas offers as well. So there's tremendous amount of cohesion concerning the athletics departments of SEC schools and UT. Are there any downsides to this? Well, as a fan, the only downside I can think of is tickets maybe going up in the near future. Maybe. Otherwise, I don't see any downside at all. When we think about conferences and where Texas would naturally fit, I don't see a better choice than the SEC. Some people prefer the Pac, but the travel is truly outrageous. And the money won't be anywhere nearly as close. Some would say the Big Ten, but again, you're running into some severe travel issues as well as cultural issues. Texas, certainly a big state school, certainly a big research university, but culturally, Texas not a fit at all in the Big Ten. And the same could be said for the ACC. ACC is certainly a fine conference, but it's comprised mostly of schools on the East Coast. That just doesn't really fit at all with the University of Texas. So what about the rest of the Big 12? Well, I'll say this. I am certainly excited about the potential of Texas and the SEC. I think it's a perfect fit. But I still care about the Big 12. And if the Big 12 is in operation, then I want to make sure that it maintains its level as far as access to the big-time bowls. If not, if the Big 12 ceases to exist, then it's important to make sure that all the schools in the Big 12 have a good, solid place to land. Schools like Texas Tech and Oklahoma State, schools like West Virginia and TCU, Kansas and Kansas State. These schools need a very solid, very lucrative place and a very safe place to land. And I think Texas and Oklahoma can and will do everything they can to make that happen. So great news from my perspective, great news for anyone who is a Longhorn fan. This is a perfect fit for the University of Texas. The money will be outrageous. The competition will be second to none. And it will be a totally or almost near perfect fit in terms of sports and athletic culture for the University of Texas and the SEC. So to the folks at UT, at the 40 acres, thank you for the good news. Do everything you can to make this happen. You talk about good football. You talk about good baseball and good basketball. Wow. I don't think it gets any better than Texas and OU in the SEC. This is Kevin in Texas, wishing you the best, saying God bless each and every one of you. I'll talk to you later. Bye.